Each year in Australia, 250,000 abandoned dogs and cats are put down in overcrowded shelters. It's a heartbreaking cycle I'm determined to end, because every animal deserves a second chance at a happy life.
Hello.
I've got some babies.
We do. Got 4 ragdolls that just got surrendered.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Shelter manager Gemma has just rescued 4 ragdoll Persian cats from a hoarding situation.
They will be very popular.
They get adopted in a flash. They're a bit scared, but they'll be okay.
Exotic cats aren't a common sight at Scar.
These type of breeds don't usually find their way into the shelter. They do sometimes, but nowhere near as often as your regular domestic cat.
These ragdoll Persian crosses came from a breeder who now has more cats than she can properly care for.
We were able to offer her a service where we can desex some of the ones that she wants to keep, and then she decided to surrender the young cats from the most recent litter to us, which is how we've got the 4 today.
Taking a sympathetic approach to the woman's situation has resulted in a win-win solution.
We're here to help not only the animals but the people. So by taking these cats, we have helped her, and we're also helping the cats we're getting and the cats that she's keeping.
At just 6 months old, these cats won't have any problem finding new homes.
They will have, I would imagine, over 100 applications. Yeah, a lot.
But first, they'll need to be examined, desexed, vaccinated, and of course given names. And with the number of animals that come in every week, that's never an easy job.
We've done some film stars, so we had Puma Thurman, we've had Colin Farrell, who was my little foster, we've had Brad Pitt, Patrick Swayze, James Pond.
Gemma also looks for inspiration closer to home.
Sometimes we name them microwave or kettle or toaster. The doctors love it, I think. I think after 10 years, I've probably kind of gone a bit crazy in the name department, and I've just lost all sense of what's appropriate and what's not.
Today, she's gone a more traditional route.
We've got Ernie. He's named after Gabby's partner.
Staff's a big one, or staff's partners, or staff's kids. We've got Mason. That was random. Then we have got Rachel. Rachel is Gabby, our receptionist's daughter.
And Taylor.
Taylor is one of our vet nurses, so I thought it was fitting.
Darcy! Out the way!
Outside the entrance, a team of staff and volunteers are hoping to pull off a backyard blitz-style makeover to turn a corner of the car park into a puppy school.
What you doing? You're my little boy.
Having secured funding from VitaPet, Scar ambassador Lara has had all the building materials delivered and assembled the muscle to tackle the challenge, while Scar boss Marissa is moving house.
I'm really pleased that we're able to do this. Well, she's stressing out moving home and all of that. At least she can come back and hopefully it's all done for her.
Oh, watch out, Ziggy. Watch out. Watch out.
Fingers and paws crossed. After spending their days looking after needy animals, many of the staff at Scar end up taking their work home.
I love it when my staff members end up fostering them and adopting them, because they know what they're doing to look after this animal, and we don't need to worry about them while they're in care.
Did I break it? No.
Recently, volunteer coordinator Megan offered to foster a cat who was dashingly different.
He is big, he is black, and he has one eye.
Meet the notorious CAT. Notorious for short.
I gotcha. I gotcha. When I first met Notorious, he was just coming in from the pound, and he was just a hot mess, really. He was a street cat. He had FIV. We could tell right off the bat. Very neglected, quite small, like for his big stature. Patchy fur. Just not a good-looking cat in any way, shape, or form. Hey?
Having just had his eye removed due to a melanoma, he had a face that only a mother could love. And Megan's maternal instincts kicked right in.
I like a challenge, I think. And you know, the ones that have all the odds stacked against them, if you can come out on the other side, it just makes that accomplishment so much more special, I guess. And he just needed some love, and I got tons of love to give.
Unfortunately, however, things have taken a turn for the worse, and he's back at Scar.
I'm probably over-worried, but Notorious's eyeball removal, the surgery went great, and then he started to get a fever. Oh, come on, little darling. His eyeball, lack of eyeball, started producing a little bit of pus. He's not really eating and has a bit of diarrhea. And at this stage, you know, where he does have FIV, any little infection can be deadly.
Coming up, Notorious fights back.
Is that enough harassment for one afternoon?
And Gabby catches up on her cat snaps.
Oh, sweet pea.
After a promising start, Lara's car park blitz has hit a snag.
The rain has come.
Melbourne's famously fickle weather has put a dampener on her plan to surprise Marissa with a new puppy school.
What do you reckon, Das? Not looking hopeful? It's not looking real great right now. There's a lot of painting to do and a lot of white picket fences that have to be done.
With Lara watching the rain, her faithful helpers are recharging their batteries in the education room.
Let's just hope the wind clears it away and we can get rolling and get painting again.
Oh, sweet pea. Oh, you scared thing. Good girl. It's okay, sweetie.
In the vet clinic, Gabby is taking photos of the 4 young Ragdoll Persian cats that were surrendered earlier.
Basically, we just pop them onto our shelter buddy system. So then we can put a call out on our foster network for foster carers for them.
Hi, aren't you handsome, boy? It named you after my husband.
Gabby's husband, Ernie, has grown quite accustomed to having animals named after him.
He just thinks it's a bit of a hoot, I think. And in this particular case, Ernie had beautiful blue eyes. So, not that Ernie's got blue eyes, but anyway, he just thinks it's a laugh.
Hello, are you coming up, Bubba? Hey, baby, it's okay. Oh, can we see what you look like at all?
I'm not good at taking photos. I'm shocking.
Oh, red eyes. Oh.
The other team members are much better than me. Bad photographer. I try.
The system is accessible to Scar's network of carers, who can then apply online to foster the cats once they've finished in the clinic.
Trying to work out what colour he is.
While Notorious is being monitored in the clinic, Megan is busying herself with some good old-fashioned cleaning to distract her from thinking the worst.
If I got more bad news, I'd just be heartbroken. Would I still continue to try and help him as much as I could? 100%. But I mean, at 2.5 years old, this poor cat's been through so much, and at some point you just have to kind of think, well, where does that pain and suffering end?
Although Notorious is only staying with Megan temporarily, the one-eyed wonder has worked his way into her heart.
He's like just paw prints all over my heart, that's it. He's just the sweetest cat, and he's such a fighter. He's been through so much, and most humans would give up, let alone this poor little animal with one eyeball or half an eyeball and FIV.
In the isolation room, Kylie is assessing Notorious's progress.
He had a bit of a fever yesterday and he wasn't eating very well, so he was just started on some fluids just to make sure he didn't get dehydrated. But he's eaten really well overnight.
That's a positive sign.
His temperature's normal today. Yay, huge improvement. So we're going to give his eye a little clean now.
Kylie is hoping that the removal of his eye hasn't caused any ongoing problems.
And hopefully his antibiotics will kick in and sort out what's going on there. It's already a lot brighter than a normal temperature, so that's all very good stuff. All right, is that enough harassment for one afternoon? You're just gorgeous, aren't you?
Outside, Melbourne is living up to its reputation for hosting 4 seasons in one day. The clouds have cleared, and Lara and the team are pulling out all the stops in the hope of finishing the build before Marissa comes back.
I don't know how we're going to go with the time, but I think we'll get there with a bit of luck and a bit of nice weather.
And some moral support from Darcy.
Hello? Watch out, mister. Are you helping? Hey?
Coming up, Ernie takes cover.
Stop it under there, little guy.
And Darcy tackles obstacles.
Yes, 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 good boys.
All right, little one. So I'll just pop him on here. Thank you.
In the vet clinic, Kylie is about to examine Ernie, the Ragdoll Persian surrender named after Gabby's husband.
Pretty good teeth, little guy. Right, I'll just grab the stethoscope.
Ernie and his litter mates are a gorgeous bunch of little cats. They are a little bit dishevelled at the moment. I'm not sure they've been to a vet in their life.
All right, turn around a little bit, mate.
Now I'm looking at them and they don't know me, so yeah, it's pretty scary for the poor little ones. Oh, your poor little heart's going very fast. So we're trying to keep other external factors like noise, movement, etc. to a minimum.
Get under there, little guy. Good boy.
Cats do like to hide when they're feeling a little bit stressed. Or sometimes just snuggling them in the towel can help them just to relax and settle down.
Good. Let's have a look at your bottom. He's got all poo stuck on his bum, the poor little guy.
She'll conduct the clean-up and do more extensive skin and joint checks while he's under anaesthetic being desexed. But first, Ernie needs to be vaccinated.
We give cats a core vaccination, an F3, so that's against feline flu and enteritis.
With no medical history on record, Kylie is not sure whether Ernie has a microchip.
So we're just checking he doesn't already have one before we put another one in. Okay.
No beep from the scanner means another needle for Ernie.
Cat microchip is a little bit larger than a grain of rice, so it's probably about so long.
There's your little shoulder blades. Just hide away there.
And we put that under the skin, behind the neck, between the shoulder blades, and it sits just underneath the skin. There we go. That it's all in place properly. I always look at the needle and think, oh, that's really big, but they don't seem to mind it, which is surprising.
Perhaps that's because Kylie is well practiced in the art of gentle reassurance.
I try my best to make visits for my patients as stress-free as possible.
And I'm just going to pop him in on the scales.
And I always feel sad if I can't achieve that. Always striving to be better. 4.2 kilos.
Okay, thanks, Taylor.
Outside, Lara and Opportunities manager Sarah are putting the finishing touches to the puppy school.
Where do you want it? Couple here, one over there.
Now that the structure's in place, they need to arrange the furniture and set up the play equipment.
Go on.
Having Darcy on hand as a guinea pig,
All 4 legs on, thanks, mister. Yes, 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 good boy. It's not going down yet.
it's easy to get distracted.
Good boy. Oh, such a brave boy.
But with only half an hour until Marissa arrives back at the shelter, they need to get their skates on. While Notorious recuperates in the isolation room, Megan is steeling herself for Kylie's prognosis.
Fingers, toes, arms, legs, everything crossed for this little man.
Hello.
Hi, how you going?
Good, how are you?
Oh, yeah, I'll be better with some good news.
So your little man, Mr. Notorious, so it's going really, really well.
Yay.
He's eaten really well overnight. We've taken him off his fluids because he's eating well by himself.
Oh, such a relief to hear that.
We've given his little grissom eye a bit of a flush out. There's still a bit of pus coming out of there, so that will hopefully settle with some antibiotics, and we'll have him back in a few days to give that another flush. He's bright and he's happy. Yay. So I am going to send him home with you, flush out that little eye again in a few days and just see how everything's settling there.
Perfect.
So couldn't be happier.
Yay.
So couldn't be better.
Very good news.
Yeah.
This cat is my foster cat, and I love him dearly.
Going home, let's go. We go inside? You're okay.
He just keeps surprising you. Like, he just keeps overcoming these, which potentially could be deadly things for any other cat. He's just a fighter, just a fighter.
His clean bill of health means Megan can finally get Notorious where she wants him.
I just want him home so badly. I just want to cuddle him. I want him in bed with me, and I just want to hear his little purrs on my chest. He can have all the ham that he wants.
Coming up, Marissa has trust issues.
Close your eyes.
No.
Yes.
And Gabby visits a friend.
Hi, guys. Oh, my goodness. Hi.
Nice and tight.
It's been a long day, but a satisfying one. Sarah wants to catch Marissa before she gets out of her car.
Close your eyes.
No.
Yes. Serious. I'm serious.
Seriously,
I'll
Chloe,
guide you. Do you
You're
trust
going to make me run
Do you
into a
I
pole.
won't.
Oh, what's happening?
Okay. Open your eyes.
Oh, it's done. Look at it.
Marissa was expecting to help build the puppy school next weekend.
Look at it. It's awesome. This is so cool.
And most importantly, you didn't have to do it.
I didn't have to touch a thing.
But while she's been busy moving house, Lara and the team took the initiative.
This is so great.
Yeah.
We can tick something else off the to-do list.
I know.
Over in southeast Melbourne, Jack Russell Cross Louis, formerly known as Taco, is chilling out in the sunshine with his new adoptive mum. When the pair first met a couple of months ago at Scar, Nilmini was looking for a companion for her 14-year-old dog Leah.
We lost our other dog, Berkeley, in August, so she needs a friend.
Thankfully, they hit it off straight away.
Ooh, happy tales.
And Taco's foster mum, Gabby, bade him a bittersweet farewell to begin his new life as Louis with Nilmini and Leah.
Ooh, didn't think I'd be emotional.
As hard as it was to say goodbye to the timid 8-year-old who'd been her little shadow for the past 5 weeks, she saw a bright future for him.
He'll love having a little dog as companion.
What's up, what do you do?
And it hasn't taken him long to lay back and relax into his new life with Leah and Nilmini.
He's going really well. He's really good with Leah. They never fight, they play all the time. It's made her extremely happy. It's like he's always been here.
He's not just a pretty face.
He's very intelligent, so he knows how to play the game.
He's definitely quick to realise that someone special is approaching.
Hey, Gabby.
Hi, Nilmini.
okay. Hi, guys.
Want to say hello?
Oh, my goodness. Hi. Hi, come over here.
Gabby's come to see for herself how her little protege is doing.
Cheeky boy. Hi. Come on. Oh, I've forgotten how cute he is.
He gets a lot of
his
attention.
face.
Yeah.
Hi, Bubba. Sorry, Leah.
So cute.
Hi. Oh, thank you. He's looking nice and shiny.
Yeah.
He looks so happy. He looks so happy with his big sister, and no, he looks beautiful. It's lovely to see the ending. It's really nice. Spunky boy. Is he eating well?
He's been eating his food, her food, and our food.
Good boy. You're such a bubba.
And his enthusiasm for food is matched by his keenness to learn.
It's very easy to train him.
Yeah, he is a very intelligent little man.
Yeah. And it's good. Very rarely barks.
Getting him to curb his strong territorial tendencies has been a big leap forward.
When he does bark, I get him to go inside.
Okay,
just to
good,
take,
yeah.
like, show him it's wrong. So now he barks and he takes himself inside. So they both come running.
It's like self-time out.
He goes, oh, yeah, that's right, I forgot.
Oh, it's just awesome. He's just looking so happy. He's so cute, isn't he? He's so gorgeous. When he came in from the pound and he was so shattered, so confused, and then to see him now with his sister and he's in an awesome, happy household and he's clearly loved. He's all shiny and beautiful. His waist is a little bit chunkier than it was, but he's looking really good. It's awesome. It's the best bit. I just love it. Are you enjoying the sun over there? Enjoying the sun? Look at your little tail. Yay.
Next time on The Pet Rescuers, Bruno meets his new foster mum. Kylie gives Homer some support. And Bella loses one coat, but gains another.
Oh, pretty. What do you reckon?
You right there, Jazz?